What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about the coolest character I have seen on this game. Now, if you guys don't know, Saki Fuwa was supposed to be getting a rerun on the CN version, and come to find out she has gotten one. And another cool thing about the CN version is whenever a unit is on a banner, you're actually able to test that character out. So even though I do not have Saki Fuwa, I can test her out and use her and everything like that. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. Now, before we do that, I do want to go over like how she works a little bit so you guys have a better understanding of what she does. So starting out, I'm going to go ahead and bring her up over here. And as you guys can see on CN, she does have Frost Resonance. So you basically, just put an ice unit with her and she's good to go. Now, I do want to talk about her. Her normals are pretty normal, nothing too crazy. But I do want to mention she has two different forms, and we'll talk about it more in a little bit. But her hold attack during Surging Heart Vortex, she dashes forward and does like a spin attack. And then in Calm Style Broken Spring, she can hold it or she can release it immediately. So it becomes a different type of move, right? And the difference between these two is basically having any resonance, so basically healer resonance or attack resonance, and Calm Style is whenever she has tank resonance, because if you guys don't know, she is a tank. But anyways, that's the difference there. And then her skill. Now, the Surging Style is basically if you have attack resonance or healer resonance. I'm not really sure why you'd have healer resonance really, but yeah, if you have anything else besides tank resonance, she will just dash forward, come back, and then do like a slash, and we'll go over all of this. But in her Calm Style, she basically has a taunt. She has a stance that she stands there in and tanks damage, and she does damage based off how much damage she tanks. She heals. I don't want to read all of this for you guys, but just know that like it's really cool, and she has two stances. If you guys want to read it, it's on the screen for you to read. Go ahead. So there's that. And then her discharge is going to be the same no matter what. But the main thing to take away is her Surging Style and her Calm Style. One is for the attacking side, and the other one is for the more supportive side. So now that we've talked about all of that, let's go ahead and talk about her dupes. When Frost Resonance is active, release any weapon skill 5 times in total to clear the cooldown of all weapon skills, and double the damage of circulation and counterattack for 25 seconds. I believe that is her skill, and circulation is the offensive and counterattack is the defensive. Moving on to this one, just attack growth. Then the 3-star Flowing Heart, which is offensive. Sword Shadow Surge damage increased to 900% of Frost attack, and then Silent Flow Shadow Sword Shadow. It's a lot of S's. Cooldown reduced to 5 seconds. Moving on to her HP, HP growth on a 4-star. Then we got Sword Shadow Surge triggers Fantasia upon hitting a target, shares cooldown with Fantasia triggered by dodging. Okay, that's fine. And then moving on, Sword Shadow Surge increases your frost damage by 20% for 15 seconds upon hitting a target. Activating Sword Shadow's block reduces surrounding enemies' frost damage by 25%. But anyway, now that we're done talking about her, I do want to get into some gameplay so you guys can see how she plays and everything like that. She's a super cool character, and she's probably going to easily be my favorite character. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we're now in here, and we have her weapons, as you guys can see right here, and it is dual katanas. Right now they gave me her C6 160, so that's what I'm using. Now, I obviously don't have any matrices on her, but yeah. So, anyways, this is her normal combo string. Right, pretty cool. This is her normal aerial. This is her hold on the ground, and this is with attack resonance, because I do have Cobalt and Claudia on my team. Right, as you can see right there. And then if you want to hold later on in the combo, you can. It's the same thing. The aerial hold is that right there. And then if we go into her skill looks like this. Super cool, bro. Super cool that. Now, moving on, after we've seen that, I do want to show you guys her discharge. So I do have her discharge up, and you can see it right here. It's actually really, really cool. So this is her discharge with the attack stance. Super cool. Yeah, and her discharge doesn't change in the defensive stance. But anyway, so that is all of her things right there. Now we are using Huma, so we have the tank stance. And as you guys will see, whenever we are in the tank, we have tank resonance, her move changes. Right? So that is going to be the click as far as that. And then if we do the hold, you guys see it's more of a stance, and she can sit there and tank damage. So as you guys see right here, if she just holds it, she goes into this like stance where she's tanking damage, and then she will dish out damage according to how much damage she's taken and everything like that. Moving on to her hold move, as you guys can see, it's going to be different as well. She also goes into a stance, and then after that she can let go whenever she wants. And then you can see right here she actually gets a shield. And yeah, she's a pretty cool character. I like her a lot, bro. Like, I've tested her out quite a bit. I'm actually going to get her on CN. And then, I mean, when Alice comes out, I can test both of them, because Alice comes out in like 2 or 3 days. So I'm excited for that as well. But yeah, I had to show you guys this character. She is absolutely just easily one of the coolest characters in the game. As far as like her tanking, I can show you some of her tanking, and then show you some of her damaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of her some of the things she can do. Whenever she does this hold right here, she enters a stance, and if she gets hit, she'll block the damage that she was dealt. So it's a really cool thing like that. Then she also has her 1, which allows her to just block damage, and then she'll do damage to all the enemies. And I mean, that's pretty much it for the defensive part of it. Most of the time people are going to be using her in her offensive stance, simply because she does insane amount of damage. But if you want to, you can use her in the defensive stance as well. She's going to pair really well with Meryl, or you know, whoever else you want her to pair with. And then as you guys can see, in her offensive stance, she's just super cool. Like, she's just a super cool character, bro. Like, switch to Claudia so we can get some more charge. And then we go into her discharge. And the thing about her that's so cool is like she has high shatter rate. So like, even though she's, you know, doing damage to these guys with, you know, shields, it doesn't really matter. She's still gonna do damage. It's just really, really cool character. So anyways, that is going to be it for this video. Be sure to give a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.